All right, Sci Fam. In order to weigh a water balloon, we need to do a couple things. First, we're gonna weigh it inside of this bowl, but you can use anything similar to this, but go ahead and weigh it in the bowl here. We're gonna set it on the scale, and we're also going to have to use a clamp, one of these black clamps. So I'm gonna set it on my scale here, and it looks like, oops, make sure the cover is off the scale, that always helps. All right, so we want to make sure that we're on grams as our unit. I'm gonna hit T to tare it so that now this is the new 0. Since we're gonna use these items as well as the balloon, we're gonna weigh all 3 of these items so we know what it initially weighs. And we can see right now, it's like right around 37.3 or something. I'm gonna hit T because this is gonna be a new 0. Now when I add all these items back on here, once I put water in the balloon, the only thing I'll be measuring is the water. I'm gonna set the clip off to the side, and now it's time to fill up the water balloon. So I'll go ahead and stretch the water balloon very carefully around the faucet. And in order to get the maximum size of balloon, we don't wanna go over 1 pound. So I'm gonna just go ahead and slowly fill it up and go ahead and estimate that maybe is 1 pound. But again, we need to know exactly how much this is gonna weigh. So in order to weigh it, we're gonna put the clamp and do this over at the sink. Let's see, if I hold it by the end, see if I can get the clamp on here without putting a hole in the balloon. I'm gonna let go and test it. Okay, the clamp is holding the water in there, at least for now. So now I'm gonna bring it to my scale and see if it weighs less than 450 grams. Okay, this is 350 grams, just about 300 and just close to 350. Let's go ahead and recenter it on there. You can see that that is now going down. So now I know that the amount of water in here, see how the scale is just not quite getting happy with the amount here, but it's right around 340, 45 or so. And so, ooh, it just keeps going down. So let's try to figure out we can get it to stabilize. And the reason, oh, look at that, I'm losing water. So that makes sense why the mass is going down as we go. So maybe what we need to do instead is put a couple twists here into the top so that the water can't come out. Let's try this out. So I've got a couple twists in there now. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put the clamp on those twists, hoping that it will hold. Make sure I have all the water out, and now let's reweigh it. And now, all right, there we go, 339 grams. And that's because now there's not any water going out of there. So that now we know that the mass of water inside of the balloon. So I can now take my balloon, wrap it around my finger, and tie off the balloon so that I can now prepare for this balloon to be dropped. And now I know the true mass of the water inside of my balloon here. All right, that's how you measure your balloon weights.